We're at Smith Farm and Garden Center today in Tulsa to wrap up this year's Big Tomato Contest. And with me here today is Mr. Bill Smith, owner of Smith Farm and Garden. And Bill, tell us a little bit about the tomato contest. How did it get started?
Yes, Sue, about 6 years ago, we found out that the world's record on the largest tomato grown in the United States was grown in Wisconsin. That was in 1976, and we thought it'd be good if we could work on growing a big tomato in Oklahoma. So we're hopeful that we could bring the national championship to Oklahoma. So 6 years ago, we started offering this at our stores in Tulsa and Oklahoma City, and through the help of the extension directors throughout the state, and we've been working on it ever since.
Well, great. Well, it looks like we've got a big winner this year.
Yes, we do. Certainly do.
And this is Mr. George Brewster. How are you doing today, Mr. Brewster?
Okay.
Well, good. Tell us a little bit about the tomato that you grew. What variety was it?
Well, it's delicious, and I grew it there in my garden. I put it up on a cradle like.
On a cradle?
About a foot from the ground. Of course, I had several in this row, and it just happened that this one just got larger, but I had several of them that went around 3 pounds or more.
Oh, great. Did you give it any special fertilizer?
Well, just at first I put down bone meal right in the bottom of the trench. And then I used cow manure on that.
Yeah.
And then I put some dirt on, and then I used 5-10-5 on that. And then I taken my tiller and tilled this all in nice. And then I planted my tomatoes on that. I used black plastic on top of that, and then I planted my tomatoes in on that. And
so you really did a lot of soil preparation ahead of time before you planted it.
Main thing is to get your bed ready before planting time.
Yeah.
You get your fertilizer and everything in there, and your hose down to where you can water it, and then your work's all done then.
Sure.
You just sit back and watch it grow.
That's great. Well, did you grow this from seed, or did you buy the transplants?
I growed it from a seed. I bought the seed down at Western Auto.
Oh, right there in Stigler.
Right there in Stigler.
I see. Well, that's great. Now, you're from Whitefield, Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Is that
I'm
right?
Whitefield.
I see. That's down in Haskell County.
In Haskell County.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about 6 miles west of Stigler.
Well, you've got good soil conditions for growing those tomatoes. Now, how big was your tomato this year?
It weighed 3 pounds and 8 ounces.
How big around was it?
It was
Must have been a whopper.
19 1/4 inches around it.
Good grief. Well, that'd make a full meal for anybody, wouldn't it? Oh, golly. Well, that's just wonderful. Well, as I understand it, Mr. Smith here has a special presentation for you for going to all that trouble to grow that tomato.
Yes, we do have, Sue. George, on behalf of Smith Farm and Garden in Tulsa and Oklahoma City, we want to present you with a check for being this year's winner as the largest tomato grown in the state of Oklahoma. We hope you'll keep on working that so that we can bring the national title to Oklahoma.
We sure thank you and appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're going to keep trying until we make it.
Very good. That's the way to go.
Well, Bill, I'd like to thank you for doing the contest every year and providing these prizes and encouraging gardeners here in Oklahoma to keep working at it.
Thank you, Sue. We appreciate being a part of this. We want to thank you and Oklahoma Gardening for your efforts and cooperation on the project, and especially we want to thank the county extension directors throughout the state of Oklahoma that acts as a weigh-in station at these places and makes it convenient for all the gardeners in Oklahoma to get in and get their big tomatoes weighed up. So we want to thank them at this time too.
Well, I know they've been a big help, and you all really do a lot towards gardening in Oklahoma. Mr. Brewster, thank you again for coming up and joining us today, and good luck on your garden. Now here's a look at our other winners in this year's Big Tomato Contest.